All right, so Bob writes in again, another Subscribestar person, and he actually asked this question on our live stream the other night via the telephone, which was actually quite cool. And I'm going to repeat it here just 'cause I think it's pretty important. He said, "Hey Josh, if you cash in a whole life, Pablo wants to get on the computer. If you cash in a whole life insurance policy, are the proceeds taxable?" The answer is that they could be. It's taxable only to the extent of your whatever is over the basis. So I'll give you myself for an example, and this still ticks me off to this day. I had a second, what, a second and die policy? I can't remember. I had a second and die policy, a whole life policy that was putting some money away. I can't remember if it was a VUL. I think it was a second to die. I can't remember. Either way, I had like 15,000 cash value, and I had 16,000, 15,000 as my basis, something like that. Maybe at least 14,000. So there wasn't much gain at all. But let's just use this as an example. Say I had 15,000 cash value and 14,000 was my basis. The basis is the equivalent of your premiums essentially. Well, 15,000 minus 14,000 is 1,000. That's taxes ordinary income. Now, if you have 15,000 as your basis and 14,000 as your cash value, you have $1,000 of a loss. But I don't think you can use that against taxes if memory serves. I might be incorrect there. But either way, so what happens is the insurance company will keep a very, and this is why I never understood why brokerage firms can't do this. Insurance companies keeps a very detailed letter of your cost basis. They know exactly this is what you put in, $73,000. This is what's worth $84,000. Your taxable gain is $11,000. The problem when it comes with the life insurance permanent policies is when people take loans out. And that can be a pretty significant tax situation on down the road. I don't want to get too detailed in that because, frankly, it's not my area of expertise. And that you got to be careful. I know you got to be careful with life insurance with the unholy trinity. You don't have the difference between the payor, the owner, and the beneficiary, or the insured, the owner, and the beneficiary. You don't want those three people to be different. That's called the unholy trinity. And then there's something about if you borrow against a policy and it expires, there could be a pretty significant tax hit on something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, just keep that in mind. There is some tax consequences on life insurance proceeds. The insurance company will have all that really at the ready. You just got to call them and ask them for it. I hope this helps. Thanks.